You know, a lot of people say you really ain't got no personality.
I don't care.
Why?
People who know me. People who don't know me gonna say that. Duh. I don't know people. So of course I'm gonna think something I'm not know.
You ain't gonna treat this interview like you getting interrogated or something.
So don't make me feel like I'm getting interrogated.
But I'm your DJ. You supposed to like Dior. Yeah, I mean, we gonna talk about everything.
Don't make me feel like I'm being interrogated. Then.
No, because I hurt my feelings when you said, yo, what you the feds? Because we
Because you asked me. I ain't gonna even say what you asked me.
What I asked you?
You sat up there and said, did I rob somebody before? Why would you ask me that?
Robbery part 1 and 2.
I'm not seeing nothing. Shoot.
Every believe it.
Thanks.
How you feel?
I feel 19.
You feel 19?
You ain't know I was, yes, 19 years old.
Yeah. Well, I feel 30. My birthday is September 1st. So my bones was hurting coming up the steps and everything.
I ain't know 30 was the thing. I ain't know people get 30 after everybody was teenagers.
No, because you look young.
25,
though.
26. I am young.
Mm-hmm. So, what made you really just want to... I wouldn't even say... I mean, it is rap, but what made you want to tell stories? Because your shit is stories, for real.
That's just how it come out.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how I write. I don't know.
It's just how you feel.
That's just what come to my mind. I put it down.
Mm-hmm.
And rap it out. That's all I can really... I don't know.
Did you ever write...
Got no motive.
No motive. Well, it seemed like you just, like you really put your life in your stories. Like, when I listened to your first mixtape, well, I'm calling it an album, because that shit felt like an album. I'm like, yo, like, it sounds so personal. Like, it sounds like you really wrote it out with somebody that's, booked. Then you just had friends that might have fucked you over, and then, you got some little party joints, how you had to grow up, like you had to fight all your life on some silly shit. So when I was just listening to all that, I'm like, yo, like, I would feel like Rock really had it tough growing up. Like, so how was it, like, just growing up?
It was so-so. Of course, my mom was on drugs.
Mm.
So, but I don't know, but my mom still was around.
Mm-hmm.
So it was, it was in the middle. It was hard, but it wasn't what it was. I don't know how to explain it, but I survived it.
I know you say your mom was that bitch.
Yeah, she was the shit back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was the shit back in the day. She was thorough. She's still thorough to this day.
Mm.
She taught us a lot. So that's probably why I'm how I am.
You think you inherit like more of your mom or your dad? Because I think I see the picture or something of your dad.
More my mom.
More your mom.
I mean, I probably look more, I don't know, more my mom. I act like my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Just like my mom. My mom real hip, real cool. She funny.
You think our personality made her have all them kids? Because what you say, you the oldest of 7?
I'm the second oldest out of 9 children. Yes.
Damn, your mom at 9?
Yeah.
That shit had to be fun.
And I'm 19.
And you 19?
Yeah.
Damn. So that means like Jamon gotta be like at least
She
like
10.
So look, y'all grew up like at the same like.
Yeah, we all grew up around it. We like this.
Mm-hmm.
All of me and my brothers and sisters are close. You see my brother on every mixtape I got, he rap too. Shout out Rick Williams. He a real good talented rapper too.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait till he get his shine that he deserves.
Yeah.
And my little sister, she do hair. She got a hair salon. My older sister got a boutique, Queen of Denim. So everybody doing good.
And somebody, if I'm not mistaken, somebody got a laundromat or.
No, that's my sister's sister on her dad's side.
Okay, yeah, I seen that. I'm like, okay, like everybody.
Shout out to them too.
Yeah, everybody like they doing their thing. So just like going back to you growing up, like you say your mom was like on drugs. I know you talked about it in your song. With that, did you ever feel any like resentment or like hurt, growing up?
Not really. I always ran the streets.
Mm-hmm.
I was always in the streets. I always was the type to step up and pick up with my mom like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hold the kids down and stuff like that. Still to this day, I'm like that. I'm just a nurturer.
Yeah.
A giver. So.
All your like siblings, like they all come to like your show, like and then they got they folks, so like it'd be crazy.
Mm-hmm. They support me.
Mm-hmm.
We ride. We just ride or die.
We was
raised like that. My mom always told. She didn't even have to tell us, but My mom would say, if somebody do something to one, y'all, every last one of y'all do, y'all in it. So you hit my sister, everybody was jumping.
That makes sense though. Like I feel like family ride, family
To this
ride.
day, you're still gonna get jumped.
Is that why your mouth out of pocket? Cause you know you got brothers that's gonna ride.
I'm a fighter. But no, we got more sisters than brothers. But no, my mom mouth out of pocket. I don't think my mouth out of pocket. I'm just outspoken. Like I'd rather say it right here to you than to say it behind your back and it's gonna get to you anyway. And then I look like a nut ass bitch instead of just being thorough and telling you how I feel and there's no misunderstanding.
Did you ever hear this?
So like if somebody ever come to you and say, yeah, Rocky was saying this and the third, you know better. Because you know that if I had something to say, I'm gonna say it. And
you always approach motherfuckers. I remember I told you a blog has I think said something about us. We should start a beef, and then it was another person and you went straight to them like, yo, you said this, you called them,
I don't like the confusion. Like if somebody said something, we all grown, stand on what you said. If it's true, it's gonna come out. If it's not true, and I'm not fucking with you if it ain't true. You know what I'm saying? If you're lying, you're done.
Did your mom ever come to your shows?
No, she don't like the crowd. She said she can't really fuck the crowd. And I understand. I mean, that's 50-50. Because of course I would love for my mom to come to a show. And then of course I understand she is old. She's 50. So,
So you do feel like a little way, and she don't really.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't.
She listen to your music?
Give and take. Yeah, she know the song. Her favorite joint is "All Y'all Bitches Want Beef for the Bitch."
I think that's everybody's favorite song.
You
That,
so?
Ride,
Bacon Thing, Big. They like all that shit.
What about your kids? Your kids know your song?
My son do. My daughter, she know. She I don't know. She be in her own world. She's the total opposite of me.
Yeah, a lot of personality. Like when I met her, I'm like,
sweet, real kind.
And she could talk to for 2-year-old. I'm like, yo, she put whole sentences together.
Very intelligent. She's just a different type of child.
So just growing up, like, you know, with knowing with your mom and her situation, I know we didn't really get too deep into like your dad. Like, did that bring any like anger to you? Any like maybe like resentment or so? Cause it, like again, like I said, like I'm not saying it seemed like you an angry kid, but it's like you don't really fuck around.
Yeah, I always was a fighter. I used to like to fight.
You like to fight?
It didn't take nothing for me to run in somebody's shit. Of course, I'm grown now, and I mean, I'm still the same way, but I mellowed down. But of course, growing up with your mom on drugs, of course you're gonna be angry. Of course, I was an angry child.
You seen her high?
I wasn't bitter. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, the reason why I asked that because I got a friend that I know that she said when she used to come home, she used to see her mom and her dad like outside.
I ain't never seen my mom
stepping over them.
Smoking. No, that ain't get that deep. Like my mom wasn't selling the furniture and the TV and shit. She was really just, she was functional. She was just, we always had a roof over our head. Our house was always clean. We always had on clean new clothes. So you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like she wasn't getting her hair done and shit. She just chose. She just went down the wrong path.
So you being a mother like up to, I know everybody know that. Like, do your kids like know your grandma? I mean, know their grandma.
They know my mom. They love my mom to death.
So like growing up,
she a good person. Like you can't take that from her. She fun to be. She thorough. So.
Did she clean herself up?
Yeah, she clean now.
That's good.
She doing real well.
That's good. That's what's up though. Like,
she laying low. We just had a book bag drive. She was there the night before. She had all her grandkids. She watched them. And then she go back home.
That's what's up though, because I know a lot of people.
But see, my mom liked the streets. Every guy she dealt with was in the streets. Like she always ran the streets. She liked the streets. My mom she just liked the streets.
That's why you say you close to your mom, because it seemed like.
Because I run the streets too. I ain't in the streets like how my mom would run the streets. But I like.
So like, what's run the streets? Like, there's so many definitions of that. Like,
just never really staying in the house. You always out. You chilling. You on the block. You going here. You there. You whipping and running. You pulling up on people. I don't really go out. I'm not a party person. But,
yeah, you don't though. Like, I'll never see you just out on a Humvee. Like, you only out if it's a booking.
Yeah. Unless it's like a little hookah spot or something. But other than that, I be chilling.
I always thought that was because that was a mom thing. Like, you a mom, so you ain't really just like.
I mean, I do spend a lot of time with my kids, but nah, like that's just me. I never was, even though I'm a rapper and I rap, I never was like, I don't do crowds. Like, I never really been to concerts. I never been to nobody concert.
So that fake story, cause I remember I put up, I say, yo, drop your favorite Rocky song, Rocky lyric, and you comment said fake. Was that situation real? Cause like the way you ripped that shit, I was like, yo, this shit sound personal.
Of course it's real. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I mean, I used to hang around a bunch of bitches who you think was for you, and it's crazy because right like literally a couple days ago, somebody out there bunched the last of the Mohegan that I still was cool with. She just did some shiesty shit.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? One thing about me, if I ain't cool with somebody I was cool with, it's never nothing I did. Like, can't nobody say I did nothing wrong for them and they was like, oh yeah, I don't fuck with Rocky no more. Nobody never not fuck with me. So everybody that I don't speak with is because I separated myself from them.
That shit, I know they probably looking down like, damn, Rock on some shit now. We
always was on
cool.
some rap shit. They know me. You know, I always was correct. I always was rapping. And it wasn't even everybody that I was being with. It was just certain ones out of the squad. But being as though the other ones were still cool with them, I separated myself from everybody.
I mean, you really don't need no friends. You got a bunch of brothers and sisters.
I really don't.
Yeah, like you.
And I ride dolo from state to state, any motherfucking way. I don't even like people in my business for real. So a lot of people that you see around me is people that I trust and people that I know that ain't running around talking behind my back, or like bitches they be weird. Like bitches really, I'm talking about you have been over backwards for these bitches. You fighting every battle and they around other people saying, oh, I don't want nothing to do with what she got going on. I hope she don't tell me about what she got. Like, these is bitches you fighting for.
Yeah.
These is bitches you giving clothes to. These is bitches you breaking bread with. These is bitches you eating with. You riding around with these bitches the whole time. They got ill will towards you.
Somebody
see, one thing about me, I find out is either two ways. It's either I'm going to beat you the fuck up or I'm going to leave you where you at. And I did both. One person out of the group was talking too much. I fuck her up, and then the rest just cut them off. Both ways they hurt. And they still listen to my music. I'm on their playlist.
I think when Which Name was listening to Get John, they made that video. I thought that was, I mean, should we say her name? She had on all pink. She made a video to Beef, and then, yeah.
I don't really discuss bum bitches. I ain't no cap.
I thought that was, you know what? You know what's crazy? I looked at that, I was like,
but
okay.
Bitches be fans.
But what's wrong with that, though?
On the low.
Them being cool.
That's the problem. Like, I'm not going to tell somebody I fuck with them and I like them, and then I'm hating on them, or I got ill will towards them, or I'm seeing some foul shit behind their back. That's nutty.
Right.
Like, real bitches don't do that.
Yeah. But when is it the time to really just be like, fuck that shit, I'm just getting my bag? Because you a rapper. Like,
it's always fuck it. It's been fuck it from the beginning. I address situations how I address them. I see bitches in person. I put my hands on shit. And I leave them where they at. That's just how I am.
I think one of the thoroughest things you said to me on the phone when I called you, I said, yo, Rock, you gotta stop with this shit, man, because look where you at, you gonna fuck it up. You said, yo, Dior, I don't know why people act so fucking surprised when I really say what I do in my songs. Like, I'm really gonna do that shit.
I done told them, I'm trying to change, I'm gonna run up in your shit, I'm gonna smack this, I'm gonna do this. And then when it happened, everybody in my DM like, why you do that? You got so much to... That's how you know that this shit is animated. That's how you know that this shit is made up. Like, all these motherfuckers be frauds, they be faking. And then when motherfuckers really live in they raps, people be so surprised. What the fuck is you surprised for? And I'm telling you, this is how I move.
Yeah.
Like, they so used to that fake shit. It's nothing about me fake. I've never been fake. Everything I stand on everything I do.
You know, because now, like, they could, like, the DA, all that shit, could listen to songs and really just charge you with that shit. You seen what happened with Take K, and it's like, okay.
I mean, I don't talk about guns. I don't talk about stabbing nobody. I don't talk about shooting nobody, no nothing.
Let me not say nothing about robbery songs, because I don't, you know, the last time, man, I was the feds.
Listen, every case that I go to jail for, I get bailed out, and I pay for a lawyer. And my lawyer fight my case, and I beat him.
I says, this ain't but the realest bitch. You say, yo, Dior, I just got out. We got a show with Meek. I'm like, you alright? Like, you good? So it's like that. So let me ask you, when people see you in there, do they be like, yo, Rock, what the fuck you doing in here?
I don't be in there long. I get my bell and I'm in the holding facility.
Do you put away money?
Of course, they don't say nothing. They see me, they be like, Rocky, what's up? You ain't open my DM. They don't give a fuck about nothing. Why you ain't open my DM? Bitch, I am in here with you. What you talking about? A fucking DM. Somebody said that shit to me.
Yeah, I wonder that though. Like, I wonder if rappers, like, are they just acting everybody just all one now? They all that celebrity shit go out the window when you in there?
I ain't a celebrity yet. I'm humble.
Very humble. I'll give you that. But you know what wasn't humble? The fact that you took Homegirl's song and made it your own shit.
It was never nobody's song.
It was. She started to rap.
It was a guy's song that he started, and you know, and somebody dissed me, and I dissed it. It's not nobody original.
You knew it was a diss?
It's not nobody original beat. It's not nobody original saying. It does not belong to nobody. Not even me. And what I did was put my freestyle on the original beat, and now the song is being played and everybody is singing it, and every time it gets spun, I get paid. That's that. It's business, baby.
I mean, but somebody made a good point. It was like, you can't be doing peace on the street, stop the violence stuff, and you're a part of the pop.
Peace on the Streets came for me and said, do I want to perform? Of course, for Diamond Cuts. You know, I like to shout out to Diamond Cuts too. She was doing the set and she asked me if I wanted to be a part of it, and I came out and showed love. Peace on the Street.
Peace on the Street.
Nobody rapped on Peace on the Street. I rap about God and gospel. Nobody had a peaceful song on Peace on the Street.
You know what's something funny you said? You said, I don't make music for people to go to church. You know, church bitches.
No, I don't have nothing against church people. I don't make church music. I make street music. I don't think they was my exact words.
It was something along those lines. You still feel the same way you felt about, what was that, 2007, about Kim? I think you made a comment on Little Kim.
I'm better than everybody. I'm going to always feel like that. All these rap bitches feel like they better than everybody.
I mean, you had the top tier with things, like even with the Back of the Day challenge, like that shit went viral. Like, how that make you feel, like just everybody was doing it?
Regular. Like, I appreciate everybody who did it, who showed me love. The shit was decent, you know. I posted everybody, as many people as I can.
Even Lee.
Yeah.
I thought that was dope.
I appreciate everybody for doing it. But there's nothing I wouldn't do. Bugsy had the challenge, I did his challenge. Like, it's a part of the rap stuff.
Bugsy said he gave you your first major repost.
He probably did.
Okay. I thought I had to pull the DM.
He did a challenge and I didn't. He put me up. Yeah, he did. When he was popping.
I was about to...
He was popping.
When he was popping?
No, he's still popping, but he was like at his peak. His pop. And he did his challenge and he put me up.
Was it Slick Talk?
No, it was... I forgot. No, I forgot. I don't remember. He just was doing the challenge. He was just freestyles, I guess. And he put everybody up that he could put up. He showed love.
I don't know why I thought y'all was like attached. Like y'all was like cool at one point. Like not cool, not like that, but I mean like y'all on some rap shit. Like it was, you was his cool. Female.
Bugsy cool. We got a song out together.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. Bugsy cool.
You don't got no song with Tiffy?
He always, Bugsy cool. He always reach out and congratulate me. No, I don't have no song with Tiffy.
You would do for self, right?
Yeah, I was gonna do for self a couple years ago, 2014, 15. It just didn't work out.
I was about to say, you think that's the right move? Because like with their artists over there, K-Dot, Nizzy Straw.
They all family, so I'd rather not discuss them. I still love them like brothers.
Yeah, that's what's up though. OT. Seemed like he was writing to somebody. I know you always talking about holding it down, and you know just riding for someone. Like, was that song to someone? Was it inspired by true events?
I mean, I done lost the niggas to jail, and that I miss. You know, just the street. I deal with street niggas. They killers or they drug dealers.
I don't think people talk about that a lot though. Like, people always want a street nigga or a hood nigga, somebody to get money, but they don't really talk about, you know, the shit that you gotta go through between death, jail, being interrogated. You know, because some girls like, they don't really be built for that type of shit. Yeah, you don't find that just.
I'm a router at heart, so it come easy. Not to say, I mean, that's a situation that you want to be in, but that shit just come with it. With dealing with somebody that's in the streets. It depends on how deep they is in the streets. They might lose them to death. Somebody might murder them. And they might go to jail. You know, they might just end things. But, yeah. Of course. The feds come for your nigga. You lost your nigga to the feds. And that shit take forever. They say shit take forever to beat the feds. Unless
you get them your lawyer, because she beat all that shit.
My lawyer not a fed lawyer. That's a whole different situation.
So you got caddy shit.
I had serious cases, but I beat them, so of course I'm innocent.
Yes, that street shit gotta be like, you know, you gotta really be built for that. Like, and now with rap, it's so much of a facade now. Everybody wanna be that hood motherfucker, like, or hood street shit, or be involved in hood shit, you know. But you got a lot of people like inquiring about signing you or they want you. Like the other day, I think T.I. commented on one of your joints. You know, Meek always showing you love. Ty O'Malley. It's, you know, it's a video on YouTube. I guess, you know, at a point in time he was.
O'Malley look good as shit. That's not my nigga. I never fucked him or we never did nothing. We just be playing.
Yeah, he kind of.
He is handsome though.
Yeah, he got that like gritty look, like. Yeah.
He cool. I like him.
You know, it's far from like P&B Rock.
Who that? You said who?
P&B Rock. You ever heard of P&B Rock?
Yeah. I like some of his songs.
Y'all had a song, right?
He did years ago.
Yeah. It wasn't doing like what all the other songs was doing.
No. I wasn't really at a state where I'm at now. Like if I would put it out now, of course it'll go far.
See, that goes to show you artists, like, y'all might pay for these big ass features or whatever, or try to get certain people on your songs. Sometimes it's
you gotta just wait.
Yeah.
You gotta build your momentum up.
Yeah.
You gotta build your stamina up.
You don't get whored out neither. When I say that, like, you don't be at all these places trying to get bookings. Like, you don't be trying to, you know, just, I don't know, like, it's kind of like, it's hard to get you.
When you buy a pair of sneakers, or say something, or a bag or something, you spend $3,500 on the pair of sneakers, is you gonna wear them every day?
Depending if they go with my outfit good all the time.
Every day, are you gonna wear these sneakers?
Nah.
No. Right? You gonna wear them when is it something that is worth wearing them, right?
Right.
So that explains me.
You add value to yourself. You know your worth.
Exactly.
I'm just happy, you know, you got good material out, and you know how people have one hot song, or even it's like those dance songs. They come out and after a while you don't really hear them no more. I don't know if that's a label issue or is it just, you know, they went viral too fast, or how that works.
I don't know. I never went viral, and I ain't with a label. Yeah. Well, I did go viral. I don't know. I really can't speak on others. You know, like, I'm
you worry about yourself.
Exactly. I'm trying to get myself together.
Do you want to go to a label?
No, not really. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If a label presented themselves correctly and it was something that made sense, I would do it. But as far as right now, all the labels that's been coming at me, I haven't liked the situation. So we've been staying far from it. I really don't want a record label. I'm kind of scared of the record label shit. A lot of people, I mean, I don't work so hard to grind and get where I'm at. I feel like I could go farther. All I got to do is grind and stay in my own element. And I'm going to get to where I need to go. It was meant for me, going to get to me regardless. So, you know, I stay in my own lane. And I really just feel like I don't want nobody coming in and telling me when to get up, when to do this, when to drop that. I can't drop this. Come on. Because imagine if I was with a record label and the songs that I did drop when I want to drop, I couldn't drop it. And these are some people's favorite songs. So I don't want nobody really controlling my situation. So I would prefer like a distribution situation or just something that I'm in control over.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna put the work in. I'm gonna grind regardless. I'm gonna always write my own shit. I'm gonna always, you know what I'm saying? So, and then this is what made me realize that a lot of these record labels think they know what you need and they don't. Because when I sat down with certain different, okay, so I sat down with 3 different labels, right? And all 3 labels sing something that I needed different. And I'm thinking to myself, like, don't nobody fucking know what I need. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what was it?
So one person stated that it was my hooks. You just need your hooks. The whole time, I'm cool with it. Then another person said, you got it all. Like, you don't need help or nothing. Yeah. And then another person said, it's your personality. Then the other label, your personality, all that. We fuck with you. So it's just like, it depends on the person. You got these different people that don't even know what rap is about. They just trying to make money. So what I'm rapping about, one motherfucker told me, yeah, you hype, but you gotta get like that record like Cardi. The whole time, me and Cardi, two different type of people. Yeah. You can't tell me, you know what I'm saying? And then I realized they gonna always say that and compare you until you do your own shit. And then you get your own self popping, and now it's like, oh, you should do a song like Rocky. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so I stopped listening and said, like, I'm not sitting down with no more labels. Like, when I go to the label, and they want, and I know what I want, and I rather a distribution situation, so I could be control of my own stuff because I got I own FBH, Fake Bitches Hero. Like, that's a brand. I got that. I own the label. I own my LLC.
I feel like you would fuck the whole record label up if they said that they you know how people, what I just seen something say Death Row catalog was sold to, I don't know, some cookie company. Like if somebody sold all of your music, got the rights to all of your music.
No. Nobody doing that.
How do you feel like you gonna persevere in this like game now with this whole sex sell shit? You got your Cardi, your Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm doing well. I'm staying in my own lane. I don't get freaky. I don't get sexy. I mean, the fuck you see?
She don't live. You do. I'm about to go home.
You see, I got on t-shirt and tights. Like, of course, I'm a female. Of course, all females suck dick and have sex.
Not me.
Well, you probably want to.
What? How you gonna tell me what I want to do?
You don't want no kids?
I do want kids, but
so how you think you about to have kids? You ain't about to suck no dick.
Who say you gotta do all that to have kids? First of all, I don't understand. How do y'all know when a person about to explode all in you? You know what I mean? Like they don't get y'all. I don't even like cream filling in my like.
So you got a brand new coochie. You never had sex with me.
If I got a brand new,
is your coochie new?
What the fuck does that mean?
I mean,
I had this for 30 years. Oh, like somebody took the tag off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean the tag. This
girl.
Alright, anyway, so the sex cell, you just gonna remain in your polo shirts and tights.
You saying sex sell, my shit sell. And I talk about everything. It don't matter what it is. It's not how you doing this. It's not what you saying, it's how you doing it.
So wait a minute, you told me if I still have my shit brand new, I could take my shit to Dubai, auction that shit off for $1 million?
Yeah, you could sell your pussy right now for $1 million. You can probably sell it for more. Everybody like new stuff. What nigga don't want to put his dick in some new pussy? I mean, come on.
The guys always come to me because they feel like, oh, I can make you be a girl, or yo, you know, you don't get it a lot, so your shit might be.
Them niggas is gay dealers. They faggots. Because, not to say faggots in a bad way, but.
Yeah, because you got a lot of male, like, you know, fans.
Yeah, supporters. And yes, a lot of my supporters are gay males. And I hang around, I got.
Yeah, one guy that got on stage and rapped.
He was at the what's it called?
Yeah, his name was Sonny J.
Like, so, but any guy who telling you they gay, because you presenting yourself as a
dominant person.
Yeah. So like what?
Well.
I mean, you do wear tight clothes though. You got hips. And
I mean, my shit. I wanted to get my stomach done, right? But I felt like if my stomach got done, you got to think I still got all this. So I'm gonna be built.
You're a girl.
I might as well put bucket in my bio.
This is what girls do. Before she get on the interview, she check herself out. My hair. She's a female. She's a girl.
Yes, I am. So yeah, just even. Like, I feel like with you, you're not trying to be something that you're not. And I think, like, with you, I always feel like your image and how you make women feel when they listen to your music. Like, to be honest, like you'll have a lot of people saying fuck these niggas.
And it's
but
so fucked up
yeah.
that the world is like, oh yeah, you gotta show your pussy, you gotta show your ass for people to like you and listen. When it's a whole bunch of females out here who don't even do that. Mm-hmm. Like that's crazy to me. Like they're trying to make a facade. Like you trying to bash a woman for what she look like and what she dressed like, and telling her that she can't be a rapper when this bitch is great. Like she could rap her ass off, one of the best rappers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bitch could sing her ass off, one of the best singers, and you sitting up here telling them no because of how they carry themselves or what they look like. The whole time, Cardi is not the only ideal of a woman. Mm-hmm. Megan Thee Stallion is not the only ideal of a woman. You had the Brat, she was a tomboy. Mm-hmm. You got a bunch of tomboys. Mm-hmm. You had Young Ma, she considered herself a male. You got a bunch of females that's like that. Mm-hmm. So how the fuck can they tell us, no, you can't do this, you gotta be like Cardi and Nicki and them, when that ain't the type of female I am. And shout out to them, everybody doing their thing, but there's a lane for every female. Mm-hmm. And I always say, like when we was growing up in the 90s, females was able to do them. They wasn't telling them, oh, you gotta be like Lil' Kim and them. No. You had Foxy, she was closest to the street than any of them, and she did her own shit. Mm-hmm. And then you had Kim, she was freaky. You had Trina, she was freaky. You had the Brat, you had Missy, they dressed hot baggy clothes. Mm-hmm. You had, you know what I'm saying, so hot, and they all was great. Every last one of them was popping at the same time, and every last one of them was different, and none of them wasn't trying to be like each other.
That's real shit. You ever ran into it?
So my whole thing is, so now, how the fuck they telling me wear heels? And I like sneakers. Yeah. I like sneakers, and I want to rap, and this is what I'm going to rap about. And there's a million females out here who only wear sneakers too. Mm-hmm.
That's like, true. That's real shit. I don't got to change myself or be like nobody else. Like I said, whatever's meant for me is going to get to me. Mm-hmm. So regardless of how I carry myself or what I do, if it's meant for me, I'm going to get it. It's going to come. I'm going to see it. You think a lot of people are intimidated by you? You got a strong alpha personality.
I don't know. I mean, they'll be, if they intimidated, it ain't like I'm bullying them. Yeah. Or nothing. I don't know. Maybe they intimidated by my personality. I'm outspoken.
I think regulators, they be scared of you because you're so.
No, they don't be scared of me.
They don't?
At all.
They like you gotta you.
They come for me. They bust it up. They laugh. No, they're not intimidated by me. People who don't like me be intimidated by me. I'm not even a person that not to like. I don't know nobody who don't like me. People who don't like me don't even know me.
Is anybody that you'll meet will have you starstruck? Because you sing like nothing. Moving.
I feel like everybody is regular people to me. Y'all just got, our money is different. So if I see somebody famous, I'm gonna ask a question. If I want to ask a question, I'm gonna say, hey, it's going. I don't know. I'm not. Ain't nobody gonna really have me starstruck.
How was it meeting DMX? Cause you know.
I like DMX.
Yeah.
I'm a supporter of DMX. No, I'm not the female of DMX. Maybe just flavor.
Somebody they put it in the joint. They said that's the female DMX because your attitude and
DMX a real nigga, for real. Like he really was like real genuine, real open, real down to earth, and I liked it. He did not act like he was DMX and a billion motherfuckers know him. Like he really was thorough. Like I could say that he was thorough. He gave me a lot of knowledge.
Oh, what did he say?
He just always told me, just always be yourself. Just stay believable. When niggas was in there rapping, he said, man, don't nobody believe that shit. He kept it real. I like people like that. I don't like nobody who just, you be just like, alright, so is you alright? You gotta keep asking, you okay? Is anything wrong with you? No, tell me how you feel.
I agree. Boy, that Leo, boy, that shit. Y'all.
I'm a Leo, my mom a Leo, my son a Leo, and my daughter.
I know, because y'all birthdays back to back. I was like, God damn. So somebody getting it popping in December. I'm making babies come in August. So, what's next for you? What you?
I'm starting this week. I'm gonna shoot videos. I'm shooting a video to every song I have.
A visual.
Every single song, from the first mixtape to the second. So I'm gonna be doing it. Of course, I'm gonna be putting out more music.
You know, a video for every?
Yes, every song. Every song that I ever put out, I'm putting a visual to it. Why not?
I think that's dope.
So that's what I'm gonna be doing.
They gonna eat that thicker than up.
Yeah.
You gonna have the same guy in the video that was in House Going Down? What's the light skinned guy?
Fox, shout out to Fox. He wasn't supposed to be in the video either. He just, the guy who was supposed to be in the video, he took too long, so he was there. And he did it for me, so shout out to him. He did a favor for me, got in the video, with no problem. I said, Fox, come here, get me. He did it. So Fox chased paper. He rapped too. So shout out to Fox.
Well, who's some people you like out of Philly?
I like everybody in Philly doing anything. I can't really say I listen to nobody. I really don't listen to music. I listen to R&B.
Look, being on your yeah, you seem like a R&B type. I ain't even gonna hold you because you got so much emotion like your songs and how you are. But you know, just me being your DJ, I get to watch you on stage, and when I really say you come alive on stage, like sometimes I don't even think you want to get off because your freestyles at the end, them Jones be at least like 10 minutes. I'm like, yo, she, you love it. Like you love the love. And I'm not saying that as in like you don't get it nowhere, but I'm talking about you embrace your supporters. You embrace the love that you get and hearing people like sing your songs and stuff. So how was your whole feeling just seeing your concert and it being sold out?
That shit was lit.
Yeah.
That shit was lit. It was just fun. Like I didn't even know I was performing. You know I performed for an hour straight?
It didn't feel like it.
It didn't feel like it to me.
You know what I'm lying? It didn't feel like it. It
felt like a half an hour.
It felt like 15 minutes to me.
And it was just fun. I'm just happy that I can make people happy. You know, I'm just happy that I can make people feel me. Like, you know, when I write my stuff, well, I don't really write nothing down for real. I really memorize it all in my head. I might jot some stuff down, but to have something that I would listen to and be like, oh, right, damn, this joint gonna be hot, and for them to react the same way, like that mean a lot to me.
You turned down a lot of stuff, features, parties, bookings.
Yeah. Somebody
sponsoring you?
Well, of course, I had a player. He put me in position. He's not gonna let me just. I don't. He set the tone for a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff I don't have to do because he made sure I was situated. He made sure I'm cool.
How can I get a player?
You gotta get regular. You want to be a player? Get it. Let your hair and stuff down.
It's down.
You want to be a boy too, Dior.
I'm not saying all that. I mean,
you don't even like boys.
Can we talk about this off camera?
Bitch, you just asked me on camera.
Is there any playettes out there? Or is that sound old as shit?
I don't know no girls that's players. I don't know.
Would you be a player? Playette?
No, not at all. I cannot bring nothing to the table financially.
Why not? Shit. See, this was she know not to say nothing. Well, I thank you for coming to Views on the Couch. You know, coming to kick it with me. Is there anything you would like to get off your chest or let the people know that people be saying, you know, because
I don't clear no rumors.
You don't clear no rumors?
No, I don't care about
Not
that.
even about you being a bully?
No, you know I'm not a bully.
I know that.
So, I don't care. They can think what they want. They don't know me. That's what I'm saying. The people who thinking different about me is that they don't know me. So if you don't know me, who are you for me to explain something to you? You don't know me. You think how you want to think. Figure it out.
They think we
I treat my family and my friends correct. I show love to who show love to me. If you don't know me, you think any way about me, think what you want. You're not nobody to me to clear the air because I don't know you.
Are you hard to handle in a relationship?
No. I'm probably one of the thoroughest person to ever date. Anybody who I dated before, I could still date now.
They want you back?
Yeah, all of them.
They want Rashida back or they want Rocky back?
Both.
Ex who?
What? Period.
P&B. What you said? I
said period.
Oh, I just said P&B. Views on the Couch. Rocky. Oh, yo, you know they said we was messing around because I think I show you so much love.
That's a shame.
Yeah, but Niche, my camera girl. What are we? We 4-0 out of all the girls that sat on the couch. I think they all, except Miss Jade, said they all messed around with girls at one point.
Girl, I ain't telling none of my business.
Give a little. This is just blink twice if you do.
Everybody is gay. All these girls is freaky. That's all I'm gonna say.
You're using the couch.